Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Deep Rock Galactic for one last time, one final time into the breach, into the deep rock of Hoxie's 4. Well, at least for now. It's called the final episode, but there's always room for future events. If I ever happen to unlock a deep dive, which requires the promotion of my current class, if I ever unlock the forge, but for now, I think it is time to call it. There's a couple reasons for that. One is because I was stupid and accidentally did not record the last video. Two, I realized the last video kind of just felt like I was going through a lot of the motions. So it's for that reason, I think I'm going to do one last one.
Rock and roll!
One last one. I'm going to play as a driller for the first time. Let's attach some upgrades. I always go for the higher capacity tanks. I always kind of like the, just having more ammo. Oh, hold on. Do I have a skin for this? I guess I do.
Can't wait to try this out.
And the power drill. More damage, drill faster, or carries more fuel.
Just the mod I needed.
Oh, and for armor...
Bit expensive, but I really need it.
Yeah, we're going to attach some perks because we have them available from our previous efforts. But yeah, we're going to try to do a little bit of a review for one last final mission as a driller, because I've been wanting to try out the flamethrower. I feel as though a flamethrower would be fun. I feel as though a power drill makes sense for this kind of game. We're going to go to the crystalline caverns because it's a little bit easier. Refine liquid morkite. I don't really feel like refining liquid morkite. I'm willing to do some mining. Let's collect 200 morkite. But we're only going to do this on a hazard of 2. Because we're going to be spending our time talking about the game. We don't need a mess of bugs coming at us while we're reviewing the game. Well, we need to keep it cool, boy. Keep it loose, boy. Bonus points if you know what that's from. Now, Deep Rock Galactic is a game that was recommended by a friend of mine, given to me by a friend of mine. And I'm happy to say that I have had a lot of fun playing this game. I admit, this isn't exactly a game that I would expect to be generally interested in my wheelhouse, or at the very least based on my previous video game choices. I tend to lean... I tend to lean a lot towards, Fester Fleas. Towards, story-driven experiences. You play it once, and then you move on with your life, never to see the experience again. Whereas, like a procedurally generated game, a game like this, you're expected to be playing this game over and over again. Each different scenario presenting itself with its unique challenges, and how you circumvent those challenges is what enables you. Let us find something to... Oh, let's get rid of this morkite first. We've still got a ways to go before we hit that... Oh my gosh. Playing a different class and realizing that you can't just do the thing that you've done before. Hold on. How much gas does this use? Ah, they get heated up. But they don't necessarily use gas that quickly. But they definitely heat up relatively quickly. Jesus Christ. That one, never mind. I take everything I just said back. Holy cow, I just drilled way past my objective. Nah, too high. Or too low. So yeah, like every time you play a new area, you get a new experience. Even though, like, the objectives might be the same, the layout becomes different, and the different layouts, the different areas, the different environments, that is where the variety comes in. Though I do admit, like, towards... Okay, I'll deposit this in the mule. Rock and stone. But it still does a lot of things very creatively. Part of it is just the setup. Just the entire idea of exploring a procedurally generated area with the tools that you need in order to, Oh, hello. In order to circumvent the cavern makes just the lack of level design very interesting. Let us drop there. That looks relatively safe. Not being able to throw platforms anywhere I want.
Take care of this.
Is I'm just not used to just being able to press a button and then suddenly I've got a platform. I have to make do with different supplies. Also, I haven't tried this pistol out yet, so I probably should do that as well. And yeah, that's I suppose something that I probably did incorrectly. Like, this is a game that can be played both single player and multiplayer. But I think possibly that just focusing on one class by itself may have been a mistake on my part. Because being able to switch between classes also would help deal with the monotony, with any repetitive nature of the game. The combination of multiple level classes, the combination of that plus the procedurally generated environments, plus the multiple environments. Like, there's a lot of effort put in place to keep the experience fresh. And I probably wouldn't have played this game for as long as I did if it wasn't for that. Ah, a flea. And also, I gotta say, this flamethrower is pretty nice. Molly, where the hell are you? Oh, hello. I did not even realize this went down here. Nope, that's just Bosco. I was wondering what that sound was. Bosco.
Go! Get to work!
I also hadn't even bothered to consider that the different classes of dwarves has a different voice actor.
Come on, guys! Rock and stone! Did I hear a rock and stone?
Oh, does Bosco salute you? Very nice. Now, I wonder what can be done in regards to, like, adding story to a game like this without necessarily impacting the way that this game plays. Like, how would you add, like, that's the thing that's missing for me, is just, like, it's hard for me to get attached to the characters because they just run around saying things like rock and or stone. This is just a very purely gameplay experience. Combined with a healthy amount of world building. A little bit of world building. Fleas. Not too much to really get distracted by it, but enough to so that it's there.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Well, I can't actually put any turrets anywhere, so it doesn't even matter where I am. When the swarm shows up.
Swarm, they're here.
I can just keep going.
I got one of the annoying bugs.
Yeah. That flea will fester no longer.
I can't carry anymore.
Ah, Molly. Ah. Yeah. Definitely spending all of my time playing as a scout might have been a little bit of a mistake. Sorry, as a, not a scout, as an engineer. I haven't even played a scout yet. So let's just cut directly to, oh. To scout footage right now.
Let's go!
All right.
All right, team, you're going after eggs this
Now we are the scouts.
Can't miss
We
the
have a
glow. Get the eggs,
assault
throw them
rifle,
in the valley, and get back alive.
a boomstick, and a grappling hook? Oh yeah, the grappling hook, I believe, has unlimited ammo. We're gonna have to figure out how to use that. We also have to mess around with, more specifically in this, is the flare gun. Rather than throwing these single infinite use flares, now where do we go from here? That way. Not quite as, I think the... Actually, hold on. This is taking 2 hits from the mining pick in order to pass through rock, as opposed to the typical 3 that I was taking from the engineer and the driller. But then I guess I don't really... I'm saying the driller takes 3 hits, but really it could be less, because why would I just use a mining pick to go through rock when I have a drill?
Lights up!
How long does this last? It gives the appearance of lasting way longer than your typical flare. And then, how do I use the flare? Yeah.
Meet your maker, creep!
Like, let's say
I love this grappling.
Oh yeah. Never mind. This is also pretty awesome. Can I shoot it at the ground? And use that as kind of like a safe way to actually, hold on. I don't even need to build up to get to an egg. I can just maybe grapple on, hit it a couple times, create my own kind of crevice and nook.
Don't waste your ammunition.
Oh, almost forgot this was an egg collection mission. There's the egg.
We got a hell of a blip heading your way, team. Get ready.
Make another deposit.
Again, I don't necessarily need to worry about that because I'm not going to be placing any turrets. Yeah, this is...
Contact. Lock and load.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm gonna need to take care of this first. Roly-polies. If you don't mind. Oh, yeah, hold on. I can just throw a flare, let's see how long it lasts.
Lighting up.
So yeah, like... even though I've spent a lot of time making fun of the terrible voice acting,
Rock and stone in the heart.
and I think actually the engineer has some of the worst of it. Like, this is a fun game. There's a lot of fun to be had, even just single player. Like, I would imagine once you start bringing it into co-op, that's when things can, like, you can really amp up not just the good times, but also, like, how crazy things can get. Like, I found hazard level 4 overwhelming by myself. But I would imagine with a group, like, it would still be relatively overwhelming, but it would be like managed chaos. And, like, the sheer variety of ways in which multiple people... Oh my gosh. I had the wrong gun out. In which people can just kind of, like, screw around with the level.
Feel much better now.
Would definitely make for much crazier circumstances. Especially when you combine all of their abilities into one singular mission. Nope, nope, wrong. I need to remember what I'm holding is not a gun. It is a transport utility. Is there still an egg here? Yes, there is still an egg here. Molly, here you go. What is the limit for how long this route goes? Too far. Okay. Hold on. I see the other battery over here. Nope. So yeah, even like I said before, even though this is labeled the final part, will it be? I don't know. I'm still having a good time. I'll probably still hop on board, play a few of these, play a few more missions here and there, play a few more with these different classes, because I think I grabbed onto the engineer class as kind of a crutch. Under the capacity that, if I have sentry guns and Bosco, that it would enable it to be easier to be done solo. But, like, even the driller has surprisingly good, offensive capabilities. Like, the flamethrower by itself made very quick work out of an enemy that usually takes quite a few shots from
I got the deposit.
from the engineer's shotgun. Molly. For now, though, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.
Lighting! You snooze, you lose. Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day.